It's Saturday night, guys, and we're going back out on another stealth camp. You better believe it, Mandingos. Right. Mandingo. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, folks. Yes, it's Saturday and we're going back out on another serious stealth camp. You might recognise this spot. I'm currently standing behind the absolutely honking of fish Biffa bins, where I done a stealth camp a good 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. It was before the channel took off. I think when I've done the camp here, I only had about 1k subs, and this video got about 4k views, which I was absolutely over the moon with at the time. Yes, thank you to you, absolute legends. The channel has went really well since then, so cheers, guys. Anyway, today I'm going to do a stealth camp. Well, I'm going to try and do a stealth camp. I'm going to try and do a stealth camp behind a car wash. It's a working car wash and it's still open now, so yeah, that should be fun. It's a bit sketchy. I'm going to be near loads of people, loads of cars. I've literally got to walk in a few seconds through Morrison Supermarket car park, past a busy garage where loads of cars are going to be coming in to get the petrol or diesel. So I'm expecting to get spotted, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Over the road from the garage is the pub where Mrs. Blot works. She hasn't got a clue that I'm camping there tonight. I was supposed to be camping somewhere else, but I didn't have time to make it to that location. I'll tell you more about that, guys, when I hopefully, fingers crossed, get behind the car wash without being spotted. It's going to be more the same, my fan sexuals. I've got some whiskey to drink, a lovely bottle of single malt that's been kind of given to me. I've got some Italian beers, I've got loads of snacks, I've got a nice hot mate to cook. Oh yes. So yes, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Please join me and we will do loads of more shite talking. You better believe it. Howie, there's a way. Ah. So there's the petrol station, guys, and the car wash is just over there. Here we go. It's very busy. I'll be amazed if I can get away with this without being spotted. Just waiting for a break in the traffic. Someone there washing the car. Let's get over the road or get knocked over. Just taking me time because there's cars around. Car in there getting washed. Not taking any notice of me. Let's get in, guys. Nothing to see here. Just a fat bloke hiding behind a car wash. Just to show you that I am actually behind a working car wash. Oh yes, this is the way of the Mandingo. I took a gamble there. Someone was sitting in the car, inside the car wash, but it looked like he was just sitting looking down on his phone, taking no notice of me. I was planning on maybe going down onto the road and round back in that way. But when I took a quick look, I could see the guy wasn't looking, so I've came in. Obviously I'm well fit, I'm fast, and I go in as quick. Oh, I thought, I'm getting paranoid here. I thought I heard some footsteps. Anyway, I'm going to get this Baghdad off my back. I'll bring you legends back and a couple of Winnie Mandela's rights. Alright folks, I've just been sitting chilling out for like 20 minutes just to make sure that no one comes round and tells me to bugger off. Obviously these places like this are heavily cameraed, so yeah, I've been sitting thinking, knowing my luck, someone will come round and tell us to do one. I don't think no one's going to do that now. If someone was going to come round, it would happen pretty quick. Yeah, I'm going to get my gear set up very soon. I've got my Baghdad here. As you can see folks, it's a solid concrete ground. They're like pavement slabs. So I've just brought my little bivvy. I've checked the weather. It's been raining all day, but fingers crossed the weather forecast is right, because it's supposed to be going to be no more rain for the rest of tonight. I think there's going to be rain in the morning, but I'm not bothered about that. So yeah, fingers crossed for no rain guys, because I'm going to be sitting outside all night until I jump in the bivvy when it's time to go to sleep, and I've got to do my cooking outside and everything. So I'm going to get my gear set up now. When I bring you legends back, yeah, I'll show you all my stuff. And I'm dying for a beer as well. You better believe it, Mandingos. Bring you back very soon. That's me bivvy all set up guys. Oh yes, nice and cosy. Beer time. Oh, loads of traffic noise, but that's actually a good thing. It means I can sit and talk to you, even if there was someone walking through there, literally just on the other side of that bush. There's a public footpath, so there's people walking past now. Like I was saying, if there's people walking past, as you can hear, there's some kids walking past there, chatting away. Yeah, right, what I'm trying to say is, with all this traffic noise, if I'm talking away to you, anyone walking past, that traffic noise is probably going to be louder than my voice. Well, hopefully. Just round the side, you've got another path that goes down there, you know, like the way I came in. round the side of there. You've got the entrance to the car wash, and then the garage is over there where you pay for your fuel. You've got Mrs. Blott's pub over the road. So that's open till like, I think it's 11:30 last orders. So up until midnight there's going to be people coming out. This could be a dodgy spot because it could be a place where people come for a Slash Gordon later on. I could be lying in my bivvy and someone could be having a piss on top of it. Nah, I'll still be up. I'll still be up after midnight. But that's the last thing I want, someone to come round. I don't want to get rumble load, you know, near the end of the night of some people that's pissed. I might be pissed as well, but I was saying earlier on, wasn't I? We're just talking shite now, guys. Get ready. Go and get yourself a drink. Go and get yourself a drink now and buckle up for another night of shite talking. Yeah, I was saying earlier on about choosing this spot over another spot I had planned because I didn't have time to get to that spot. I've been working all day. I've been out doing an oven clean in a cafe. I got told it was just a single oven. I always say when I book them, is it a single, is it a double, is it one of them great big range ovens? And they said, oh, it's just a single. So when I got there, it was only a bloody double one, wasn't it? So obviously that's taken us double the amount of time to clean it. I was absolutely knackered. And then the lady who owns the cafe, she said, is there any chance you can clean the hob as well? She doesn't have a clue who I am. She doesn't know anything about my YouTube channel. And obviously I didn't say anything. I didn't say, oh, I cannot, I've got to go out and make a video camping. I was like, oh God. It's all money, isn't it? I says, yes, I can do the hob as well. So I got that done. Anyway, so by the time I got home, quickly sort my gear out, because I always leave my gear to the last minute to get set up. I'm bloody useless that way. I didn't have time to get to where I was planning on camping. I'll not tell you where that is, because I might camp there next week. So I am just a 5-minute drive from where I live, and I always had this planned. It's always good to have a backup plan dingo, man dingoes, as they say in the doodah. This was my emergency camping spot in case I need to quickly think of somewhere to go. So it's worked out perfect, the Mondo man dingoes. Yes, it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. It would have been a nightmare if it was raining, because you could only camp here with a bivvy, unless you've got a freestanding tent, which I don't have. Yeah, so it's worked out spot on, absolutely spot on. Cheers, man dingoes. I'm enjoying a nice beer Mapelli. It's just a cheap one from Aldi. It's like the cheap version of beer Moretti. I've actually got another bottle of this. I'll show you all my stuff soon. And I've got 2 bottles of Moretti. So later on I might as well do like a comparison thing, mightn't I? I'll have the cheap Aldi version and the real deal, and I'll tell you what I think about it. You better believe I will. Oh yes. Right guys, I'm going to chill out for a bit. I'm going to check the football scores on the old Fundingo. Fundingo? Tonight's going to be Fundingo, yes. I'm going to check out the scores on my Fundingo Mandingos, and I'll bring you legends back very soon. You know it makes sense. Right. So there you go folks, I'm going to have to be really careful with the torch you know, like on my phone and on my headlamp, because you can see people over there outside the pub. They're just going inside the pub now, but that's all it's going to take to get caught. Just being reckless, being careless. Anyway, time for another beer. Oh yes. I think there's a car just went in the car wash. Howie, let's have a look. Mandingos. I'm probably pushing me luck a bit here for getting caught. Oh yes, guys. However, I don't want to get busted blood vesseled. This is what I'm talking about, Mandingos. Proper, serious, 100% extreme stealth camping. You better believe it. Cheers, guys. Right, I promise you, next time I bring you back, I'm going to show you all my shit, all my food and drink. You know what makes sense. Oh, amazing. Oh. Okay then, my fansexuals. It's time to show you my setup for tonight. Yes, I'm going to be in the old bivouac. I'm not going to show you inside. There it's there. And I've got my tarp down underneath, just to protect it from the concrete ground, the concrete floor. You know what I'm talking about. Inside the bivvy, I've got my foil mat down. I've got my Berghaus sleeping mat, the old mat goss. I've got my dirty, stinking 4-season sleeping bag that honks of wet dog. I've got my Trekology pillow. Yeah, I'm going to be nice and snug as a bug in a rug, I'm trying to say it. I've got me down trousers and me down slippers to put on later on. I've got extra down jackets to put on underneath here. I've got me warm hat and gloves, which I'm going to put on soon because it's just starting to get a little bit chilly on the old willy. Right, how are them? I'll show you me food and drinks for tonight. I've got to be careful because people keep walking past with the bags of shopping. The old Baghdad's there, bin diesel's there with all my shite. Right, for my main meal tonight, guys, I've cooked these in the house and I'm going to chop them up later on into little bits. Some spicy chili sausages, and with them I'm going to have some mixed pepper lice cooked in the old pansexual. The old pansexual. Yes, the rice has been kindly given to me tonight, guys, from my very good friend Uncle Bensky Bates, international playboy, bunny bar insurance, a British cash price of far too high, a lifetime achievement award for the rich and famous after party people in the House of Love Shack, Baby Shark and Bondi Beach, and Australia Royals Football Club biscuits are very nice to your face from the 8-team game, Mandingos. Oh yes, you know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, ultimate, total sense. Oh yes. Okay then, what else have I got for snackaroonies? I've got some jammy Father Dougals. I've got some Italian ham dingo, some Kevin and Perry chicken skewers. I've got this, like a smoked salami with crackers and cheese. I've got some peri Biltongski, kind of given to me from the legends of Brown's Biltong. Click the link, guys, I'll leave that in the description of this video, and make sure you use the code MANDINGO for your discount. You better believe it. Have I got anything else, or have I showed you? Oh, 2 packets here of like fruit and nuts. Yeah, they're not mine. It must be Mrs. Blott's. She left them on the kitchen bench and I've grabbed them. Mrs. Blott is fond of nuts in her mouth from time to time. Oh yes, you know what I'm talking about, guys. Drinks. What have I got? I've got a cheap Aldi copy knockoff version of Moretti. It's called Beer Mapelli. I've also got the Beer Moretti, so we'll do like a comparison thing. I have got 2 little bottles of red wine and a lovely little bottle of Glengoyne whiskey that's been kindly given to me from a lovely couple, which has slipped my name. It slipped my mind at the minute, I should say. I can't remember the names. Apologies for that. I will say a massive thank you to that lovely couple when I do the world famous whiskey review. And I'm pushing my luck. I need to get back. Sitting against this wall. I don't want to get busted, blood vesseled, as they say, in the deepest forests of the Congo. Okay then, guys, when I bring you back, I'm going to be having another beer. In fact, I'm going to open both beers and I'll tell you what I think. You know, makes sense. Tricycles. Alrighty, guys, just enjoying a beer Mapelli from Aldi. Not bad at all. Oh, I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was only something like, I'm guessing here, £1.69, something like that. So that's not bad. It's like a pint size bottle. Yes, nothing special, but I like them. I've also got a Beer Moretti, which is, it's not a pint bottle, it's a smaller bottle. I don't know how much these cost on their own. I bought like a 4-pack a couple of nights ago. I had 2 bottles on Friday night. I don't normally drink on a Friday night when I'm going stealth camping on a Saturday. I like to keep myself fresh dingo mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about. But I bought 4 bottles to come out camping, and I just thought, oh, I just fancy 2 nice cold bottles of Moretti. That's why I went to Aldi today, earlier on today, and I got 2 bottles of their version, the cheap version. I hear people talking. Must be someone outside the pub. Let's give it a bash. I mean, it's nice. Everyone knows that Beer Moretti is very nice. What I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to get a nice big drink of this. I'm going to pour it down quickly get a drink of the Aldi one, see if there's much of a difference. Here we go. Pardonsky. Only the slightest difference in taste. Slightest difference in taste. I would say that's got a little bit of a stronger taste. I'll have a good drink of this and then I'll go back on the Moretti. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's just a bit lighter in the taste. What's the percentage on that? 4.6. And the Aldi one is 4.6 as well. In the famous words of Cowboy Chris, 4.6 placenta. I saw. Look at. No bullshit here on the Blood Outdoor Show, guys. I know everyone says Moretti will be better than the Aldi's version, but it's only the slightest bit of difference, and the Aldi one is a lot cheaper. Don't get me wrong, the Moretti is really nice, but for the price, the Aldi one, you're definitely getting better value for money. That's what I think anyway. Cheese man dingoes. Yeah, a very similar taste. That one's slightly stronger, but only the slightest little bit. It's very nice. You better believe it is. Anyway, that's the end of me talking shite. I'll bring you back very soon, guys. I'm just fancying a nice little snackaroonie, so I think I'm going to have some of this from Aldi's again. Italian ham, and I'm going to wash that down with a nice Italian beer. So while we're talking about the Italians, guys, I'm going to say Chateau Neuf de Pape, and I'll bring you legends back in a couple of Neil Sedaka's rights. Yes. Nice. Alright, my fansexuals, it's just started to spit on the rain. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not scared of it. Get your words out, Chris. You can tell I've had a few drinks now. I'm starting to mumble my words as usual. Yes, I'm not scared of a little bit of rain, but I'm only camping in my bivvy tonight. As you can see, my Alp kit, bivouac. So I've got no shelter. Although I'm not scared of rain, like I've just said, the last thing I want is to be climbing in my sleeping bag later on. Damp, moist. Oh, matron. It'll be a long, cold, miserable night if I'm getting in the sleeping bag cold. The sleeping bag's not going to be able to do its job if I'm already soaking wet when I'm getting in there. So I've put my waterproof jacket on. I'll take this off just before I get in the bivvy. It's only a slight drizzle. It's that fine rain that soaks you through, in the famous words of Peter Kane. Cousin with Harry Kane. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. You've got to try these, guys. Spanish red wine from Aldi. I'm sure they're only about £1.59 or £1.69, I don't know. I just chuck them in the basket and I buy them. But they're not very expensive. £1.59 or £1.69 from Aldi, and they're really, really nice. Ideal for camping. You don't want to be bringing full bottles of wine out, do you? When you're camping, when your bag's chock-a-block with other stuff, other shite. Perfect amondo, Mandingos, as they say in the Dudine. Alright guys, after this I'm going to be opening my bottle of whiskey. It's not a big bottle, but it's going to be a nice little chest warmer because it's starting to get chilly now. So I'll bring you back very soon, guys, when it's time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. Cheers. Oh, the rain's getting heavier, guys. I think it's time to get the whiskey open. There's water on the lens of the camera. Sorry, my fansexuals. Oh yes. This is what it's all about, guys. Yes. A million times better than being sat in that pub over the road. This is what I live for. Class. You better believe it. Matron, the glove of self-love. Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. That's a quality drop of whiskey, my fansexuals. I've still got to be careful. I know it's getting late now. There's still people leaving the pub and walking past just on the other side of the bush. The old bush dingo mandingos. Deep in the bush. Why I'm so Mick Dundee. Yeah, so you just talk like what, 2 meters? 3 meters, half a meter from public, just on the other side of the bush. People keep walking past, so if I'm talking away, slavering on, it's only going to take one Jobsworth to look over the fence, see a weirdo camping here. I know you might think, wait, how are you going to get moved on from camping? Believe you me guys, if someone phones the police and says there's a weirdo hiding out behind Morrison's car wash, the police will be here quicker than what they'll be for like a burglary or something. They'll be here really quick to move me on. You know what I'm talking about, guys. And I know it's no big deal. If I got moved on, I get moved on. I've got to go home, but that's going to ruin the video. Anyway, oh. Taxi guy over there. By some Robert De Niro. Anyway, there hasn't been a car come through the car wash for a while. I'm feeling tipsy now, and you get a bit brave, don't you? So why not take a walk through the car wash? I'm proper taking the piss now, aren't I? I'm probably on camera. There's probably security looking at us. I'm probably risking blowing the whole camp. That's just the way it goes, man. Dingoes on the Blot Outdoor Show. However, let's not take the piss too much. Let's get back in Camp Mandingo, as they say, in the back streets of Brooklyn. You better believe they do, guys. Alrighty, let's get sat down, let's get comfy, have another couple of little chest warmer-roonies. And when I bring you legends back, oh yes, we will be doing the world famous Owaski with you. Oh yes, you know, makes sense. That's the car wash shut, guys. The shutters is down. The garage will be shutting down in a couple of Winnie Mandelas. So let's get back in Camp Mandingo. Oh. And let's get on with the Wasky review. Oh yes, Mandingos. You know what time it is. Behind a car wash. Oh yes, it's Wasky time. Serious Wasky time. This week, this is what we've got. Glengoyne single malt Scotch Wasky, kindly given to me from a lovely couple by the names of Maxine and Donny. Thank you so much, Maxine and Donny. It is very much appreciated. I have actually reviewed Glengoyne a few weeks ago. I've reviewed 3 different Glengoynes. This one, the 12-year-old one, and also the 14-year-old one. But you know, I'm gaining over 2,000 subscribers every month, and not everyone watches every week. So all you legends, you might not have seen that review. Plus, you know, if someone's been kind enough to send me a nice bottle of whiskey, I feel like I've got to do the decent thing and do a world famous review. Okay guys, let's get this popped in. The old famous Cub Dingo Mandingos. Oh yes, get that between my legs. Oh, people live. I can hear people talking. They've obviously just left the pub and they're coming down along this pathway. The drunken bastards. I'm only joking, guys. I'm a drunken bastard as well. What am I doing? I'm like Cowboy Chris. I'm tasting before I'm sniffing. Anyway, let's get the old beaker root here, guys. Oh. I'm struggling. I've got to be honest. I'm sitting here in the cold, and just like the rest of the lads at work, there's been a bug, there's been a flu, and man flu. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Man flu. It's a thing that women haven't got a clue about. It's a serious thing, isn't it? They haven't got a clue what we're talking about when we're talking about man flu. I haven't shaken it off. I haven't been poorly, it's just lingering, so it's affecting the old sniff dingo. But I'll give it a best shot. I'll give it my best shot, guys. Now I am getting like a fruity thing there, and to me it's like pineapples. Now if you go back and check what I said before when I've done the same whiskey, you're probably going to get a different thing. And like I've said many times before, I'm no expert. I'm not trying to be a professional. I do this for a laugh, because I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, and I do love a whiskey. There's some mixed berries in there as well, guys. There's a sweetness to it. Yeah, first sniff was like a pineapple. Now it's more. Someone was just passing the bush there. They'll probably be looking over thinking, what the hell's that? Some weirdos talking behind the old bush dingo, man dingoes. Yeah, I'm getting more like a mixed berry thing going on with a little bit jerry cinnamon. You know what I'm talking about. That's enough of the sniffing, and let's get on with the tasting. Nice. Yes. Smooth. It's definitely smooth. There's no burneroonie. There's nothing going down. Anyone that's tried whiskey before, I know what it's like, guys. I've been there. You're trying the typical shit that's behind the counter in your local shop. Your bells, your famous grouse, your teachers. You try it. Oh my goodness. It's as rough as a badger's arse. This is exactly the opposite to that. It's as smooth as a baby's arse. You better believe it. Nice and smooth. And like I said, with the smell of cinnamon, there's a strong cinnamon taste in there, guys. I did say like a fruity thing in the smell. I said pineapples at first, didn't I? But then I kind of corrected myself and I said mixed berries. Oh yes. There's a definite dark fruit thing going on there, guys. It's a lovely drop. It's a lovely quality drop of whiskey. Smooth. No burning sensation. No burning sensation. Oh, it's just so easy to drink and so lovely. Oh yes. Right, Howie, I'm that chilled out. I'm so relaxed. I'm over the moon because the rain stopped. I was expecting to start and piss down and ruin the camp. So I've just been sitting chilled out, and now I'm really enjoying this Wasky view. Come on, Chris, let's get back on with it. There's a couple of people just walking past there. This time of night, guys, there will be loads of people passing by, but they're probably that pissed out of the skull, they're not gonna turn in this direction and look at me. And if they did, they'd probably just come over and have a drink of my Wasky. Oh, I'll fight to the death for my Wasky. Anyway, I'm doing anything, can't I? But telling you what the whiskey tastes like, I'm just talking loads of shite. Here we go. Yeah, very smooth indeed. Quality, not spicy at all. And do you know what? Because I've been talking loads of shit and I've been dragging this on so much, it's actually worked in my benefit rather than rushing the review, because I've took my time talking shite. I'm now getting lots of flavours coming through. If I'd have rushed this review and if I'd already ended it now, I wouldn't be getting the flavours I'm getting. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. This is what it means. I am an absolute total expert in Wasky, as you guys know. I'm like ultra professional, you better believe it. And because I've took this time to be so professional, I'm now getting like a dark chocolate thing coming through. And also like a lovely aftertaste. Let me down this down the hatch. Oh, yes. Lovely, like I said, dark chocolate and a coffee, like an espresso type of aftertaste coming through. Fantastic. Oh, I was going to show you the bottle again. I don't know where it is. It's rolling around the floor somewhere. But Glengoyne, kindly given to me from Maxine and Donny. Thank you so much. Let's make this quick because someone's out with the old dog dingo, mandingos. Super, fantastic. I'm going to give that a massive 9.3. Oh yes, baby, a 9.3 out of 10 mandingos. I can't quite remember what I gave it last time. Have a look back. I don't know what video it was. Have a look back. It was only a few weeks ago. The last time I done a review on the same Wasky, Glengoyne. I probably didn't give it 9.3 last time, but there you go. Who gives a monkey's chuff? Anyway, that's the end of this week's Wasky review. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Lice. Oh yes, we will boil them up, guys, for a couple of minutes. Then we'll add the mixed pepper. Uncle Bensky Beats International, Playboy Bunny Boiler Insurance, a British gas price are far too high and lifetime achievement awards for the rich and famous after party people in the House of Love Shack, Baby Shark Attack on Bondi Beach. Yeah, I don't get it every time. It's one of them things, guys. I don't get it right every time. You better believe it. Anyway, I'll be adding the lice into that in a couple of seconds. Okay, folks. The old chili sausages should be heated up. The pansexual, the stove is struggling again with the cold heat. Oh yes, come on then, let's get the lice popped in. Mixed pepper, Uncle Bensky's lice. Oh yes, oh that's nearly fallen over. The pansexual nearly fell over. I'm going to give that a stir, guys. I'll bring you back in a nail Sedaka. Oh yes, there we go, guys. Mixed pepper licicles with spicy chili sausages. Oh, that was a good catch. That was a big gust of wind. And the camera nearly fell over there. Well, it did fall over. We'll keep that camera rolling, Mandingos. I bought them sausages a couple of days ago. I think it was Sainsbury's I was at. Might have been Morrison's, I can't remember. My memory is shite. I thought, yes, that'll ding dang do for this Mandingo. Perfect Lamondo for camping. Spicy on a cold night to warm the old Chesteroni up, guys. And what a good idea it was to cook them first in the house. Oh yes. I've made that mistake before. You're trying to cook them when I'm out, and when it's cold like this, it's alright if you're in your tent. You know, although the tent is just paper thin, it's just a piece of material. When you're in there, you're really warm, and it cuts out all the breeze, all the old Kevin breeze. But like this tonight, it's been great fun. But I'm just in the old bivouac, so I'm cooking outside in the elements. Right. And just the tiniest little bit of breeze, it ruins the power with me little cheap stove. But we're getting there. We've done it. I've done a grand job. Oh yes. Well guys, while I'm sitting here doing the bit, munching Gladbach on this meal, which is absolutely lovely and jubbly. I'm going to take this chance now to say a massive thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported my channel over the last week. Thank you so much, guys. It is very much appreciated, like I always say. You're so kind. Oh, let's keep the camera rolling. This is low budget TV. That's twice the cameras went over. So we'll keep this rolling, guys. Oh, fuck off. There we go. I've just got the camera standing on a little tiny cheap tripod-a-rooney. That's 2 times it's fell over. Yes, there's nothing special here. Let's keep going. A massive thank you to all you legends who have supported my channel over this last week. Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. My fansexuals. There's your names down there. And down there, guys. If your name is not there, don't worry. Oh, the camera's gonna go again. Don't worry, guys, if your name is not there. I'm a week ahead now in the videos. I'm a week in advance. So if your name's not on this week, I guarantee you 100% guaranteed steak meal. You better believe it. Your names will be on next week's video. And that is a promise.
Hey, man.
Where are you from, like the bush?
Hello.
Look. Look. Here, look. Look, hey.
Fuck hell.
How are the weekends here? Yes, sir. Just watching the review.
They're seeing blot. They don't know I'm here, but they're seeing blot. Okay, guys, it's 5:01 in the morning. It's time to get in the old bivouac. Yes, I'm gonna take my trainers off, get me down slippers and down trousers on, and get snug as a bug inside the old stinking Four Seasons sleeping bag. I'll bring you legends back in a couple of seconds to say good night, Vienna. Alrighty, let's get these trainers off. Me old trainers. That's glued at the front. And I'll bring you back very soon, guys. You better believe I will. Alright. Alrighty, my fun sexuals. It's very late. It's time to get some sleep, but I'm wide awake, so I'm just gonna get wrapped up there in the sleeping bag. I'm gonna watch some random shite on YouTube for half an hour, just to tire me out. I'll see you legends first thing in the morning at coffee time. You better believe I will. It's been a fantastic night. Oi oi, Captain, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, Mandingos. 8:40. Nice and warm. I've been all night. Nice and cosy. I could have slept for longer, but I'm bursting for a pee. So I might as well get up, get a quick slash going, and get packed away. Mrs. Blott starts work at 12 o'clock. Yes, so I'm going to head home. I'm going to make her a sausage sarnie. Oh, sausage for Mrs. Blott in the morning. Yes, I'm going to make her a sausage sarnie and a nice cup of tea. So, I'll bring you back in a couple of seconds, guys, when I'm packing all my shit away. So that's it, folks. That's me all packed away. Baghdad's ready to put on the old macaroni. I've got my bin diesel there with all my shite. I've also put my tarp in there because my tarp's dirty and I don't want it to get the inside of my bag dirty as well, if you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. Okay then, guys, any second now I'm going to make a move for it. It's been a fantastic camp. Hope you've enjoyed it. Here we go, folks. Just going to walk out without a care in the world. You better believe it.
Oh, matron.